make sure that you're looking out for yourself first and foremost. And believe it or not, because you are, this is the one time where yourself is aligned with what is good for others around you.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Don Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Virgo, this is your astrology for the week of August 18th through the 24th. Let's get to it. This week's chart starts off with the kite that we've been having. This leading towards Saturn and Mars is on the tail end and opposition. So that is in your action versus limitations. Somewhere there is a compromise in there to lessen the tensions. So again, actions versus in limitations. Don't settle for somebody telling you your limitations. You push this week. What this is saying is make sure that you don't compromise your integrity by saying you can't do something or you thinking you can't do something. If you don't know it, then do it. Try it. And even if you have tried it before and you didn't do it, that doesn't mean you can't do it now. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt and push forward. And then maybe you'll realize the limitation may be still there. But again, don't give in to the point where you don't move forward. That's not going to be good. And again, your frustration could be the fact of, I can't believe I can't do this. Then do it. Do it first. And if you can't do it, then you probably can't do it, but move on. We also have the opposition between Mercury and Pluto, as well as we have between the communication change. Again, something with your communication is going to need to be altered. Again, watch what you say. Make sure you're paying attention to your words this week. Words are super important. The kite is disappearing by the week's end. And so that's going to be a bye-bye, which is good. And all that is left is a talent tail between Saturn, Pluto, and Uranus at the end of the week. We also see an opposition between Venus and Pluto. So something about love and romance and money is going to need to change or less, have a little attention. All right. Now, this is, again, if you're in a relationship already, pay attention to it. Have communications, make sure that you're talking, and maybe even take them out for an evening or something like that. If you're single, get out there and do something. Make sure make yourself available for love. You hear what I'm saying? Also, see Jupiter in a square with Mars. So that's action squared with expansion. The question is what are you going to do about it? And luck. Yeah, this week, Virgo, you get to step into the spotlight. The sun goes into your sign on the 22nd. This launches your personal new year cycle and gives you fresh motivation, visibility, and some self-confidence. You may also feel a surge of creativity and vision when it comes to workplace on the 20th and 21st midweek. It's a prime time to give your presentation, interview, or just pitching new ideas. If you're looking for a job, this is a perfect week for it. This is a perfect time of the week, in the middle of the week. If you have an interview scheduled, that's it. If you have a meeting with your boss, this is the week. This is the time of the week to do it. In the middle, that's good for you. Okay. Be clear with your personal and professional goals for the month ahead, and set them in your single. Set them. If you set them with your singularly focused magnetism, okay? Make sure that you're drawing in what it is you want to do. Make sure you're setting the goals and drawing it in and letting everybody know what it is, okay? You don't want it just sitting out there. This is a time where your energy is great. Your magnetism from people to you is good. This is the week where you draw people in. So make sure that, again, as you're talking about what you're doing, that magnetism is not just your goals, but bringing people to you. They will also appreciate, the people around you will appreciate you grounded, but your vibrant energy, it needs to shine through too. So again, don't go crazy. Don't be bouncing off the walls with energy, which you might have. But also don't sit there in the corner and crouch down and just kind of disappear. This is when you have to find a happy medium. In certain groups, you may need to shine a little more. In other groups, you may need to back off a little more. Make sure that, again, because that magnetism, people are going to draw into anyway. So make sure you don't too much. Don't turn it on too much. You could turn people off, okay? If you're coupled, you could benefit from some team-oriented problem solving on the 19th and 20th, perfect for reconnecting emotionally or just enjoying a meaningful date, midweek balance with your social life. And a reflection will help to maintain your emotional stressfulness. This is a good week to make sure you get out and ground, and just make sure that you get out there and walk in dirt, walk in grass, walk in water. Make sure that you're walking on Mother Earth or in her water bodies. Make sure that you are spending time with significant others or looking for a relationship midweek. And also the lines of communication. Pay attention to what you're saying. Use your words clearly and precisely. Make sure you're not sloppy with them, because you may get burnt should you not use them appropriately. With that said, let's take a look at the tarot and see how it aligns, or if it does indeed align with this astrology read. Well, Virgo, this is your tarot reading. Let's see how it aligns, or if it even aligns with the astrology for the week. Alrighty then. On the bottom of the deck is the energy of your environment. I'm loving it. It's a King of Coins. You are large and in charge this week. Again, that's that magnetism I talked about. This is that magnetism. You draw people in. You draw people in because not just because of the economic situation you're in, which has you walking well right now, but also because your ideas and your thinking and because your energy is just high, because you're feeling good. Life is good for you. And so that's the environment around you this week. And so know that the universe is going to support whatever you do. And so make sure that you use that to your advantage, knowing that the universe is supporting you, knowing that the universe wants you to be successful this week. Get out there and make sure that you make things happen. Your card for the week is a 7 of coins. So you've been planting some seeds. Keep working on planting those seeds. Keep working on growing it. Get ready for the harvest. You're getting close. This is not the week to make the harvest. This is a week where you are getting the things put into place. So again, this is where, if you're looking at where's my next step, do I stay with this employer? Do I leave? Do I start my own company? Do I create a new project? Do I look for a promotion? Whatever is next for you, make sure you're looking at planting that seed and making sure this is a stepping stone to get there. Okay, let's make sure that we use that this week as a stepping stone. The Queen of Swords is here. The Queen of Swords is like, okay, we're going to maneuver as we need to. If you need to make your point clearly, you do make your point. Be careful how you make it. To remember, the words are important. Speak clearly. But this is where you're going to have to make changes, and you're going to have to bring changes to the environment. So make sure that you tell people, hey, this is where I'm going. I need you to get on board with this. And you may have thought of this, and you may have thought of this, but this is where I'm going. And if you want to be on board with me, then you got to understand this. We're going in this direction. Again, be clear, be precise. Make sure that you're looking out for yourself first and foremost. And believe it or not, because you are, this is the one time where yourself is aligned with what is good for others around you. Because again, you have this energy about you right now where you are doing the things that make good sense for everybody, just not yourself. I love it when people's alignment of self is aligned with the benefits to the community at the same time. That doesn't always happen, but it's good when it does. And this is the case. So you're moving forward, you're advancing, you're putting projects into place. These things are good for the community as well as yourself. So that's the one thing you should know. I love this here. There's an 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is saying you've been working at this for a while, whatever it is. But again, and now you're bringing the change in. And don't be surprised if down the road, you're going to see this finally come to a conclusion. The Chariot card's here. So the Chariot card is like, yeah, moving, keep moving, and make sure that you are looking toward victory. Move toward victory. Keep moving. This is not a week to sit back. This is not a week to sit back and relax. This is not a week to take a break. This is a week to keep moving forward and pushing forward. And then we have here, I love it, a 6 of Cups. The balance comes back into your life. The balance of money finds its way to you. So if you've been having money issues, if you've been worried about money, that's not going to be a problem after this week. Again, you're dropping the swords. You're dealing with that money issue. It's going to be put to bed, which is great. And remember, the universe is going to help you with this. So again, tell the universe, hey, I need you to come in and help me with these few financial issues now. Put them to bed, put them to rest, because that's an 8 of Swords. Again, we talked, 8 of Cups. And so again, you're on the process so that you can bring closure when closure comes. Make sure your economics are lined up with everything else. So this is a good week to pay attention to not just love and relationships, but this is good. Pay attention to your work, to work environment, to what you want to do career-wise, to your future, and more importantly, about the economics that are involved in all of that. If you're having conversations about money, if you're thinking about money issues, have them with your significant other. Make sure you have that conversation together. Make sure they're involved in decisions. If you're also, again, if you're single, get out there and look for somebody, because this is a week to do that as well. With that said, I'm liking this. This is great energy. And this is a good energy read connected to the other one. These do line up pretty well. The most important thing that they were talking about, again, is you and moving forward, and the magnetism and the energy necessary to drive the train. And that's what this is. You're driving this train. This week you are the driver, you are the conductor, you are driving this train, and you are driving it straight forward. And the people are jumping on. The people are jumping on board because they like where you're going and they like the energy you're bringing. So make sure you're not too much. Don't be too much, because then people get turned off to that too. Okay. With that said, hit that like, share, and subscribe and follow buttons. When you share this out, you help us grow our channel, and you give people hope and information they need at this point. So you really do help them. And then when you hit that subscribe button, you help us grow our channel. We appreciate that too. Until next week, love, light, and blessings from me and my family at Sonora Mystic Tarot, Miss Bonnie and hers, which is your love goddess. If you have not subscribed to her channel, please do so. If you're on her channel, come over to Sonora Mystic Tarot and subscribe there. And then finally, cards and constellations, hit that subscribe button over there too. But again, back to love, light, and blessings again from all of us to you and yours. Until next week, please let us know what resonates with you. Share and have a conversation. Share with us your situation. Share with us your accomplishments, your successes, or how maybe this doesn't resonate. We'd love to hear your feedback. We truly do, and we'll respond.